the echoes of history are about to be drowned out by the roar of the future.
For generations, this business has been built, country by country.
This is more than a show.
Style by style.
This is Maple Leaf Pro.
Era by era.
A night that none of us will ever forget.
Divided by borders. Defined by tradition. Protected by pride. The best stayed in their world until tonight.
The future is now.
The walls come down. Worlds unite. Styles clash. Identities are tested. One night, one ring, all worlds. No escape. No comfort zone. No second chances. Tonight, you don't defend your name. You prove it.
Mamma mia!
Legacies will be tested. Pride will be broken. And before this night is over, champions will rise, and others will fall. This is where everything changes. This is Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling. Welcome to the Multiverse.
From its origin 50 years ago to its recent resurgence by being forged in excellence, tonight is a historic milestone for Maple Leaf Pro as we not only broadcast for the first time in the United States, but the door is open for stars from across the globe to show up and show out on the most electric week of the year in our sport. We are live on Triller TV from the Palms Casino as we proudly welcome you to Maple Leaf Pro Multiverse. Without further ado, let's go to the maestro of the show tonight, our ring announcer, Sam Laterna. Hello everyone, Johnny LaClasso here, right next to the great SoCal Val, and you'd be hard-pressed to
The
find a more
following
popular
contest is a
team.
tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the team of Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster. They are Subculture.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a more popular tag team than Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews, Subculture, and Val. MLP continues to evolve, but tonight, dream matches abound, multiple titles on the line. The energy here is palpable. We're going to be sold out.
Absolutely, you can see the crowd is still piling in here in Sin City, Las Vegas. It's Sin City, Johnny LaClasso, but this is a sweet deal. You know they don't want to miss a moment of the MLP action.
No question, Subculture have been champions the world over, and now they have arrived in MLP.
It's the Vertigo.
But tonight, they make their mark in Maple Leaf Pro.
Their opponents, introducing first from Long Beach, California, the Party Cat, Guy Cool, and his partner from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the V-Guy, Vertigo.
So Val, this is a very intriguing matchup here. Everyone knows how long Subculture has been. Their energy is undeniable. Their success has been seen across the globe. But Vertigo and Guy Cool, their personalities are trying to contrast. But one thing they have in common, they're essentially both vagabonds. They didn't float around and find their way to success. They decided to team up tonight in this massive spotlight.
They sure have. I feel like their personalities are very, very apropos for Sin City, Las Vegas. I mean, we've got the party captain guy. We've got the journeyman. I mean, this is going to be such a great match. And of course, we have the pride of Wales, Subculture.
What's going on inside the mind of Von Vertigo is anyone's guess at any given moment as we are kicking off here with Vertigo and the mod father of professional wrestling, Flash Morgan Webster.
Well, yes, Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews. I love them separately, but I love them together. As you said, such cohesion as a tag team. Very important.
And as you know, to be a successful tag team, you have to be selfless. You have to always look out for one another. And that's really, they've stood the test of time over the course of their careers as a team.
Yes, and we love that punk rock attitude. I think the attitude is about to be met here MLP.
Vicious shoulder tackle there by Von Vertigo.
Love a bit of flair.
Native of Toronto, Canada. And Vertigo, also a very powerful striker, certainly an interesting. Oh, quick cover there. Vertigo refuses to claim a permanent home. He's now competed in 14 different countries, mostly in Europe, but found his way to the US for the first time in 2026. Meanwhile, there's the innovative offense of Flash Morgan Webster, always so unpredictable and creative.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, look at the senton there.
Going for the
Morgan
pin.
Webster right into the cover. Ooh. Vertigo able to kick out at 2.
Referee Brandon Toll doing an excellent job keeping order of this matchup with these 4 big personalities. Listen to this crowd, I told you, they are ready for action.
And both Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews successful in their own right in singles competition. Tag here into Guy Cool. The best way you could really describe Guy Cool is he is confidently aloof.
I love that.
Certainly willing to use his body as a weapon, case in point right there.
He's here to bring the energy, but here we go with the cohesion of Subculture.
And there's the first double team of the evening, and they're not done yet.
Look at this.
The athleticism of Mark Andrews on display early here into a cover, and Guy Cool able to kick out at 2.
He's defying gravity. I mean, these guys are former TNA and NXT Tag Team Champions.
Oh, yeah.
They came to play. Oh, look at
We
this.
see
Wait a
the
minute.
impact here, but Guy Cool right to the eyes, and that's one thing about Guy Cool. He kind of plays by his own rules in a lot of ways, and a tag back into Vertigo. Oh, what a right hand.
Another dirty deed.
Well, Vertigo and Guy Cool made it very clear they're willing to do whatever it takes. They know a victory over Subculture could pay huge dividends down the road in MLP. Drop kick in stereo by Subculture.
And they want those bragging rights here in Maple Leaf Pro, but Subculture says not today.
Well, the tag team division continues to heat up, and a tag by Flash Morgan Webster.
He's going airborne.
Flash with a double axe handle to Vertigo. Of course, the current MLP tag team champions, Brent Banks, Sheldon Jean, taking those titles at MLP Uprising.
Another dastardly deed by the party captain, Guy Cool, on the outside there.
And this is really the coaching of Von Vertigo here. What a vicious German suplex there by Vertigo.
Look at this showboating here. The crowd in Las Vegas is not here for it. They better watch it.
And I've known Guy Cool for years. It's very rare to see this mindset. Quick cover here.
Ooh.
Morgan Webster able to kick out at 2.
Between the cheap shots and going for all of these pins, I mean, these guys are fighting dirty.
And a tag by Guy Cool, of course, in the tag team division. The Good Brothers are always a threat to be in contention. Also the most recent tag team champs in MLP. And now Guy Cool. Interesting personality, but great technician in his own right into a cover.
Interesting hair choice as well, hairdo. Uh-oh. He's got him locked in here, Johnny.
And you have to be impressed with the strategy by Vertigo. Underhanded actions aside, they are in control of this matchup, especially against such a credentialed team like Subculture.
Yeah, they must be surprised at this. Here's a tag.
And now Guy Cool,
man.
damage done to the left knee. Official had his back turned there. Another effective double team as Vertigo remains in control. He calls himself Canada's Vagabond. And I asked him what his thoughts were on Canada, and he said he had no comment. Because
That's controversial.
He's certainly a man of his own mindset, to say the least. Another tag in to Guy Cool.
Controversially aloof is this one as well.
Well, his goal now is to dominate the U.S. this year, as Guy Cool now just looking to wear down Flash Morgan Webster. That'll do damage to every ligament in the elbow, stretch out the brachial plexus as well.
I mean, it's very commendable that Von Vertigo calls himself a journeyman. You know, he's making the towns, making his way, but with an attitude like that, you know, you're going to rub people the wrong way as well while you're at it.
There's no doubt about that, but so far the strategy has been very effective. Subculture likes that up-tempo, fast-paced style, and they are really being grounded right now. Guy Cool hoisting up Morgan Webster into a backbreaker, and he's not quite finished yet. Right back into his corner, and another tag by Vertigo.
I mean, Flash Morgan Webster is in a bad way here. Nowhere near his tag team partner to make that tag.
Looking for a double team here. Morgan Webster close, once again cut off. Now Guy Cool runs right into a back elbow full speed.
Wow.
Great evasion there by Flash Morgan Webster.
Oh, he's got it.
Mark Andrews finds a way, and a springboard off the second turnbuckle. What a moonsault by the always athletic Mark Andrews. No wasted motion, up tempo at all times.
You know, these two were the first Welsh champions ever in WWE. You can see why. Wow, look at this. Oh my goodness. How impressive.
One of the many reasons Subculture has been so successful over the course of their careers.
Oh my goodness.
Each partner picking each other up when necessary, but Vertigo, a boot, but look how quickly Andrew's able to recover.
Wow.
Kicks out the base, and now he's looking to fly once again into the moonsault. The cover, can Subculture do it? And Vertigo stays in the fight.
Wow, Mark Andrews is one of those rare wrestlers that makes what he does look easy. He's so fluid, he's so agile,
Yes.
so impressive.
He's also won a number of singles titles over the course of his career, but their bread and butter has certainly been as a tag team, bringing that 1960s mod style to professional wrestling that fans have loved worldwide. Quick tag in here by Morgan Webster, and look how quickly they're looking for a double team here.
Yes.
Into a Falcon Arrow and a cover there, and Vertigo diving in just in time. And now Andrews sending Vertigo to the outside.
Wow, Vertigo just in time. That was too close for comfort.
Tag.
Tag to Mark Andrews, who's going up top again.
And this is where Andrews likes to live. He's never met a risk. He didn't want to take it. Oh, Morgan Webster sent to the outside. Guy Cool charging in. Andrews able to evade. Oh, Guy Cool hoisting him up into a cutter. And a tag to Vertigo. We could be about to see a major upset. Vertigo now from the top. Oh my
goodness.
A senton to the thoracic. And he's looking to continue a shining wizard. Vertigo into a cover. And Flash just in time.
We mentioned Guy and Vertigo being such showboats, but with this moveset, I mean, it's well deserved. Wow.
Vertigo able to hit that shining wizard. Could have spelled doom for Subculture. As Flash Morgan Webster in a flash takes out Guy Cool. Vertigo now has, Andrews all to himself. Into a stun dog. What a counter.
You never know what Mark Andrews is going to pull out of his arsenal. Here he goes again.
Case in point, it is the full 2 pieces.
Good.
Andrews into the cover. Subculture triumph.
Wow.
Here are your winners, Subculture.
What a competitive tag team matchup to kick off MLP Multiverse. As we check out the Fall to Pieces, which has led them to so many victories, including title victories over the course of their career. Now you have to wonder what the future holds for Subculture and Maple Leaf Pro.
Absolutely, the future is so bright for Subculture. As you said, both accomplished on their own, but as a tag team, they could be unstoppable.
Subculture and the flashback style continue to be one of the hottest teams of the modern era.
I feel so lucky to have seen them again work in a singles competition, but also as a well-oiled machine. As a tag team, Subculture is one of the UK's most beloved teams. You can see why.
Impressive effort by Vaughn, Vertigo, and Guy Cool nonetheless, but Subculture continues to be at the top of their game as they have made their official arrival to Las Vegas. As we are so grateful for you joining us live here on Triller TV. Val, what a night it's going to be. Multiple title matches. Not only is the MLP Women's Canadian Championship on the line, but we have a main event, a 6-man tag. The roof of the Palms might not be able to contain it. We are going to see the Rascals take on 2 of CMLL's best, not to mention the face of House of Glory, Amazing Red.
Absolutely. I am so honored to call the action with you tonight. I know it's going to be a great crowd. So much to look forward to, and Las Vegas, you better be ready.
Are you ready right now? Coming up next, we have a rivalry that has been brewing for quite some time between 2 fast rising stars.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from San Clemente, California, Stephen Bordon.
Standing at 6'3", Absolute brute strength, just like his iconic father. The former tight end for the University of Kentucky, Stephen Bordon, has arrived in MLP. He has really shown so much promise early on in his career. But the man he's facing tonight certainly has an axe to grind.
His opponent, from Kodiak, Alaska, Kieran Gray.
Val, there is an inner fury when it comes to Kieran Gray. It's very unsettling. It really goes back to him being raised in the wilderness in Kodiak, Alaska. The last time he said he really felt peace was before he joined the Navy. He joined at a very young age, became a Navy SEAL, ended up being dishonorably discharged after an altercation with his platoon leader. And since then, he's just been a violent drifter, competing in mixed martial arts, in boxing, and the only thing close to a home he's found is professional wrestling, and he has really painted a target on the back of Stephen Bordon over the past year.
Absolutely. I don't know about you, Johnny, but I feel like the entire temperature of the palms just dropped. It's just an eerie feeling when he made his way to the ring, and both men look so determined tonight, but it's a terrifying vibe in here right now as soon as he came out.
Professional wrestling is a very violent sport, and Kieran Gray has many internal issues he has yet to resolve, and he's taken his anger and his fury out on his training, which is why he's competed in multiple combat sports before entering professional wrestling full-time. And, you know, perhaps there's a jealousy factor involved. Obviously, Stephen Bordon, the father of the iconic Sting.
When he came out as well, I mean, I've had the honor of working in TNA with Sting, with his iconic dad, who's such an amazing wrestler, a legend indeed. And my gosh, he's the spitting image.
Absolutely is. And, you know, there was a huge buzz centered around Stephen Bordon during his father's retirement match. And that's when he decided, you know what, football is in my rearview mirror. I want to enter the sport that my dad became a legend in, and that is a lot of pressure on his shoulders, but thus far it's been nothing but success.
I think he's ready to prove himself not only as a Bordon, but as an incredible athlete. He's an incredible specimen. He's in great shape, and as you can see here, it's not just a pretty face. You know, this is somebody who, look at that.
Look at the elevation, picture
So
perfect
athletic.
back body drop, and he got way up. Oh, went for the Stinger splash, coming up empty. Kieran Gray certainly had that scouted. These two have fought a number of times over the past number of months, but Kieran Gray, no doubt the biggest spotlight of his career here at Multiverse.
Kieran Gray, as you can see, even with those hard forearms, I mean, this guy, if you use one word to describe him, I would say intense. Intensity, intensities, and very, very dangerous.
And this is where he likes to live. If this match spills to the outside, he wants to spend as much time as possible. He's a brawler. He's a striker. There's no doubt about it.
Right. Whereas you see Stephen Bordon, you know, he's got it in his blood to be so incredible in the ring, and he's so agile. But it's a bit scary to be in the ring with Kieran Gray, I'd assume. I mean, he's quite unhinged.
I actually asked Gray what led him to being dishonorably discharged from the military. All he said was, I didn't like what I was seeing. I stood up to authority. I have no regrets.
You talk to him?
Yeah, I got a couple words out.
I didn't even make eye contact backstage. Terrifying.
Elbow drop, connects. Bordon in deep trouble here. Quick splash, no wasted motion, into the cover. Bordon able to kick out at 2.
Both of these men are bright stars. You can see here, this crowd is just lapping it up. Now, Stephen Bordon in a bad way here, but the crowd is right behind him, LaQuasta. Do you hear that?
We are sold out tonight at the Palms for Multiverse, the biggest week of the year in the sport of professional wrestling. And now we're seeing the striking, but a shot right to the throat by Kieran Gray. Tremendous technique there with the leg sweep.
Goodness.
Kieran Gray lives by the by any means necessary mentality.
Well, the MLP crowd, I mean, they are not afraid to show him that they are not on his side tonight. Here's a pin.
Evasion, roll up here by Bordon. Gray able to kick out at 2. Oh! Vicious elbow to the back of the neck. And now, twisting neck breaker. Center of the ring, Gray immediately into a cover here, and Bordon stays alive in this matchup.
The aggression of Kieran Gray, I mean, going for these pins, and when he doesn't get what he wants, that crazy look in his eye just gets more and more intense.
And when you know the kind of athlete that Bordon is, this game plan for Gray has been very effective. You want to ground someone with the explosion of Bordon. Oh, not there. He got way up once again for that drop kick.
It's like he's got springs in his boots.
Well, transitioning from the gridiron to the squared circle is not easy, but he did tell me it's the footwork. It's the quick twitch muscle action that continues over, and we're seeing it right now. Vital point of this matchup here.
Oh my goodness.
Headbutt by Kieran Gray. More than effective.
Every aggressive move, he just seems to lap it up. Look at the look on his face.
What's the relentless mindset here of Kieran Gray off the top? Oh, nothing but canvas. Bordon able to evade. Oh. And a clothesline. Looking for a trifecta perhaps. Flapjack by Bordon, face first. Goes Kieran Gray. Struggling, finally back to his feet, and now the Stinger Splash connects by Stephen Bordon.
We love it. It sparks nostalgia. Some homage to Dad. We love it. Yes, this crowd is fully behind Stephen Bordon.
Well, when a certain arsenal worked for one of the best of all time, why not find a way to execute?
Absolutely.
And now Bordon,
tribute.
a double underhook. Up goes Gray. Oh,
wait a minute.
Counter. Gray had that one scouted.
Oh.
Bordon has defeated him with that move in the past.
Oh my gosh.
The blood magic bicycle kick, and Bordon might be out.
You could hear those strikes all the way up here. That boot, my goodness.
And we are seeing this unpredictable offense, and quite frankly, he said the only professional wrestler who's really helped him in his career is Darby Allin, one of the more unpredictable professional wrestlers we have in the sport, the new AEW World Champion.
Absolutely, and you can see the similarities there. What a terrifying friendship that must be.
Could he be going for the
death?
Oh, the Scorpion. Could he be going for the death drop perhaps? Oh, what a counter here by Stephen Bordon. Oh, double underhook again. Can he hit? And he does!
My goodness!
Bordon into the cover, hooks the leg. Stephen Bordon, victorious at Multiverse.
Here is your winner, Stephen Bordon.
His career may be in its initial stages, but when it's showtime, Stephen Bordon steps up.
Well, I have been following his career online, watching his matches and various promotions, but tell you what, right now, LaGuasto, sign me up for the Stephen Bordon fan club. He is incredible.
And look, to enter a sport like this, you need to have courage. When your father is an absolute legend, a multi-time Hall of Famer, it's that much more pressure. And Stephen Bordon is taking that pressure, and he is thriving with that pressure. But right now, let's take a look at what was on Jimmy Kimmel Live this past Wednesday. Paul Hauser.
Like the way stand-up comics go to different clubs. I go to different wrestling companies and perform, and I think I've had about 29 or 30 matches, and this weekend I'm wrestling 3 matches in 2 days in Las Vegas.
What's your record right now?
Record?
Do you keep it?
The record is a little bit loosey-goosey because, you know, it's not full-on competition, but one thing I do keep a record of is the guys I wrestle, and I've gotten to wrestle Hall of Famers, future Hall of Famers, guys like Jeff Jarrett and Matt Cardona, who's in the WWE. But I've also, this weekend, I'm wrestling QT Marshall, One Called Manders, and this big, scary ogre-looking guy named Big Damo. You do a Google search on him.
I feel like right now, at least half of the audience thinks you're doing that bit where you make things up, but I do want to show... I want to show some video here because this is as real as it gets.
And Walter Hauser looking for the Irish whip. Whoa. No way! No way! Paul Walter Hauser!
Now, why would they leave glass in the middle of the ring? That's just bad sanitation.
It's glass is like a banana peel. You know, you really don't want to leave it out. Someone's going to slip or fall.
A rivalry that has already reached a physical fever pitch continues tonight as the mercenary Paul Hauser and QT Marshall do the violent dance once again. Now you are seeing one of the most successful trios in all of professional wrestling.
The
trios match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Torino, Bishop Khan, and Ricochet. Together, they are the Demand.
Not only was Ricochet the inaugural AEW National Champion, but Val, his ego must be at an insufferable level right now after his victory over Chris Jericho at AEW Dynasty. And then this past week, a follow-up attack on Dynamite with what he's now calling the Rico Salt, which is blatant disrespect to the Lion Salt.
An ego so big we had to contain it in the Palms Casino in Sin City, Las Vegas. That sounds about right. Look at the intensity of the Demand.
Yeah.
They are raring to go.
Ricochet certainly feels untouchable in many ways, especially with the absolute powerhouses of Bishop Khan and Toa Leona backing him up at all times.
They're gonna have their hands full tonight, that's for sure.
Well, this team might just fly over every single one of them.
You're underestimated for too long. It's time. Say the name, y'all know who it is.
The human highlight has arrived.
And their opponents, introducing first, hailing from St. Louis, Missouri, Sidney Akeem.
A man who defies gravity in multiple ways. The human highlight, Sidney Akeem, awaits his partners.
Next, hailing from Old Street, London, England, being accompanied to the ring by Amira Blair, he is the master of the half crab, Michael Oku.
At this point, you cannot discuss Revolution Pro without the name Michael Oku, only the third Triple Crown champion in Rev Pro history, two-time British heavyweight champion, former cruiserweight champion, and tag team champion for one of the greatest promotions across the pond, one you know very well.
Absolutely. And now the party has started here, John.
And their partner, hailing from Baltimore, Maryland, he is Mr. All Night Long, Rich Swann.
A man who already has a 20-year career, but still so many more miles and championships to go. Rich Swann, safe to say, you can consider him the captain of this incredible team.
He's like the party captain, I'll tell you what. We talked about Kieran Gray, the temperature dropping, and now things are heating up when Rich Swann brings the party to Las Vegas. Now, he's who I want to party with, Johnny.
I'm sure you have many times over.
Actually, I have. That's
in the
true.
U.S., across the pond, you
Listen,
name it.
The Evolved Days, Ricochet as well, but there's no party like a Rich Swann party, I'll tell you that. That's why they call him Mr. All Night Long.
Well, I can tell you this, the Demand look absolutely disgusted outside right now.
They're not having it. They're not having it. They're not here for it.
I'm fairly certain we're not going to see dancing from Toa Leona during this match.
Hey, I would say stranger things have happened, but I don't think they have. And speaking of the heat, Amira Blair looking beautiful this evening. This is a hot team.
And Michael Oku's the first to say much of his success is certainly due to her assistance. And look, it's been a busy weekend in Las Vegas. These athletes are undergoing a lot of physical stress, so when you do a split, you might need a little bit of help.
He might need a little bit of help. Yeah. He's been through the ringer, I think, this week in Las Vegas. I actually saw him in progress. There we go, Rich Swann. Oku versus Dries was an amazing match. He is an amazing performer. But listen, the splits are hard, trust me.
Rich Swann, former WWE Cruiserweight Champion, TNA World Champion, X Division. And you want to talk about the history of Ricochet and Rich Swann. It goes back to them being a tag team, the Inner City Machine Guns.
This must be their 3,000th. I can't even, I've lost count. They know each other inside and out.
Rich did say 3,578 specifically as far as matches.
Oh, he's counting.
I believe he is.
He's counting. He's counting, he's cutting a rod, ladies and gentlemen. Now, is this an intimidation factor, do you think, Johnny LaQuasto, or is he just showing off the move?
Well, look at how much success Rich Swann has had over the course of his career. He does it by being himself. He's unapologetic about it. And when it comes down to it, it shows immense confidence. The Demand expect everyone to be intimidated by them right now, and justifiably so. Rich Swann, not so much. He's not intimidated.
Rich Swann, but he's more like a peacock as he peacocks around that ring. Oh, here we go.
Certainly,
old rivals.
What a way to start here. Ricochet and Rich Swann, so much history, and, well, I stand corrected.
You spoke too soon.
Yes, I did.
I think he might have heard that line about his ego there, Johnny. What, is he getting a timeout? Come on.
The vicious Bishop Khan, a man who lives 24/7 in peak physical condition, absolutely built from granite, 3-time Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champion, 2 of them being with Leona, as we are officially underway in this tag 6-man tag.
Yeah, I mean, he is an Adonis, and as you can see, Rich Swann feeling the strength, the power of this powerhouse, Bishop Khan.
And we also have to really speak to the intelligence of Ricochet. The Gates of Agony are a big reason for his success, and he knows they're both on the rise. You look at Bishop Khan, Toa Leona, their best years are still ahead of them. And right now, they are backing up Ricochet in every way possible. And look at the strength there. Khan charging in. Oh, my goodness. That might separate a shoulder.
Listen to this crowd. Oh, goodness. Nobody home for Bishop Khan. Here's a pin.
Senton coming up. Crucifix here, and Khan able to roll through it. Look.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
The brute strength, able to hoist up Rich Swann here, and Swann ever evasive. Oh. When it comes to Rich Swann, there is nothing he hasn't seen or done. He has an incredible defensive arsenal as far as being evasive. Oh, Ricochet getting involved here. Oh, and here we go. It's personal.
Here's the bad blood. Oh. Kick to the face by Rich Swann. Hang on a second.
This match is starting to get hectic. Leona charging in full speed. Oh, my goodness. Double team there.
Beautiful teamwork.
Insagiri, now Michael Oku heading up top. As is Akeem, looking to fly for the first time, and they are grounded by the Gates of Agony. What a counter, though. Leona and Khan sent to the outside. And now Ricochet, not sure he realizes where he's at right now. 3-on-1, wisely rolls to the outside. Ricochet ever aware of where he's at in the ring.
I think they've rocked Ricochet just like they're rocking this crowd in Vegas.
Oh.
Teamwork's making the dream work. Uh-oh. They've got a message to send of their own, Johnny LaQuasto. Look at this.
Certainly do. Meanwhile, the demand, oh my goodness, heading to the outside. And we can say this, if there's a quickness advantage, you have to give it to Swann, Akeem, and Oku.
Talk about quick. This is one of those blink or you'll miss it. High-octane matches. What is Swann going for here? Oh, my gosh.
To the outside. Oh, Senton, and now Oku through the second. Khan crashing up against the barricade, and Akeem went to the outside as well. We don't have enough cameras to keep up with the action in this 6-man tag.
Oh, yeah, we're doing our best. The referee has his work cut out for him with this intense matchup. Now Ricochet back in the ring, thanks to Rich Swann. So much history between these two.
And of course, there are no countouts in this 6-man tag. And now Swann and Ricochet one-on-one again. Started off as tag team partners, and over the past number of years, certainly a bit of animosity between the two.
Absolutely, and Ricochet, you know, such a highly decorated, well-respected, often imitated wrestlers. Ricochet, but wait a minute.
Swann did not notice the tag there, and now a double team. Clubbing blow to the back, and now Ricochet cleaning house as Bishop Khan, the legal man in this matchup. And look at Leona on the outside, completely wiping out Michael Oku.
Came in him like a wrecking ball. They are gaining the upper hand in this match. The demand, not only in demand, but in control right now, Johnny.
Well, look how...
Oh, my goodness. Good night.
Val, you've seen over the course of your career, how do you stifle quickness with brute force?
Absolutely. That's their game plan tonight. Wait a minute. Sin City calling for one more time.
Well...
wow. Wow.
The demand... Oh, Bishop Khan caught taunting the crowd, and now Rich Swann fighting back with a plethora of right hands, but a back elbow.
They might want to change their name to the disdain that he's showing to this crowd here. Oh my goodness, right in the breadbasket. Rich Swann is in a bad way here.
Toa Leona, blessed with all the physical tools and a rage completely his own. His whole life has been about physicality. Former star on the gridiron for the San Diego State Aztecs, Samoan and Puerto Rican descent. He certainly was given the genetic gift of that size.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness.
And now Leona going to work in the corner on Rich Swann.
Just pummeling Rich Swann.
Ooh, and then
Carrying him
wisely,
like a ragdoll.
exactly, carrying him right over to his own corner. Tag here by Khan.
Oh, this is hard to watch.
This is why they're called the Gates of Agony. Charge it in, oh my goodness, Oku. And Akeem taken out, and now a splash.
Oh no!
Khan with a clothesline into a cover here. That could be it, and Swann able to get that right shoulder up, but you can see Swann gasping for air, the damage done to the midsection, a tag into Ricochet.
The damage done by the Demand. I mean, by the way, Oku and Akeem were only just barely recovering when they were brutally forced to the outside. Again, here's Ricochet with the showboating.
And right into a cover, and every single cover becomes more and more exhausting for Rich Swann. These two men know each other so well. And Ricochet, his success, they run a mile long.
He's literally kicking Rich Swann while he's down. I mean, the ego, the attitude, the audacity, the gall and the gumption of Ricochet. Come on, man.
Well, look, you've seen Ricochet over the past number of years. As much as he likes to fight in the ring, he likes to fight with fans online. He's just a complete antagonist.
Oh, he's an explosive person on social media, so of course he's explosive in the ring as well to match. Here's Rich Swann fighting for his life.
Rich Swann, always.
Oh!
Incredible counter game. Gates of Agony out on the floor. Chop here by Ricochet. Charge it in. Oh, face first into the second turnbuckle. But Swann, Bishop Khan wisely takes him to the outside. A chop right to the post. That might break a couple of digits. As Swann, desperate for a tag. Toe and Leona goes for the senton, coming up empty.
I hope we have insurance on this ring because that was a thunderous landing. Wait a minute.
Any landing by Leona is thunderous. And a tag in to Sydney Akeem.
Yes! Now we're cooking with gas. There's Akeem.
A natural athlete, to say the least. Otherworldly athleticism, case in point. And Akeem, a double knee.
That acrobatic background coming in hot.
A man who was raised in a very violent neighborhood, was essentially born into gang culture, found his way out, found his way to Cirque du Soleil, and that began everything for Akeem. And what a career he's had ever since, inspiring the youth, inspiring fans, and what a double team by Swann and Akeem.
Oh, he's inspirational, he's innovative, and here comes Michael Oku. We can't wait for this. Oop.
Michael Oku, England's own, but he has gone global.
Absolutely every major promotion has their eyes on Michael Oku. And Akeem, look at this. Giving Ricochet a taste of his own medicine, and it tastes bitter.
Oh my goodness, the hyper speed of Michael Oku. This is not where Ricochet wants to be. Look at Oku!
My gosh!
DDT tilt-a-whirl style into a cover, center of the ring, and Ricochet keeps the Demand alive in this matchup.
Not victorious yet, but that was a beautiful moveset from Michael Oku as Amira looks on. Okay, here comes Akeem, hot tag.
The only man who's held the Rev Pro heavyweight title more times than Oku is Zack Sabre Jr. Really speaks to his success. And now Akeem looking to go to work on Ricochet. What a counter there, the flash knee.
Gotta worry about Bishop Khan.
Tag into Bishop Khan. And Khan wasting no time, charging in with a splash.
It's like hitting with a Mack truck.
The chemistry of the Demand is absolutely uncanny. Look at the double team there. Leona knew exactly where to be. That could be it. Swann able to break up the pin. The Gates of Agony are absolutely relentless as Ricochet tags back in.
Ricochet looking to get the upper hand here and gain control once again of this match. Sydney Akeem, oh no, hang on a second.
Ricochet also the first ever House of Glory champion. What a way to kick off the success of that promotion. And now, last night sold out here in Vegas at Slamfest. Look at Ricochet springboard through the legs, off the top. That'll do it. Ooh, Akeem gets the left shoulder up.
Beautiful, very, very close, but no cigar.
Look at the replay here and the impact. Sydney Akeem, top-notch physical condition, perhaps kicking out on instinct. Nonetheless, still alive, but for how long?
And Toa, by the way, trained by Rikishi. These guys just have an incredible chemistry. And look at this. Oh my goodness, Akeem. Wait a minute, Rich Swann
able to sweep Ricochet to the outside, and once again, the fight between Swann and Ricochet continues. What a counter by Akeem. A DDT to the Gates of Agony. Oh!
Wow.
Super kicks in stereo.
What the?
They just made Toa Leona very angry.
You know what they say, Johnny LaQuasto, don't poke a bear in the zoo. This is more like poking a big ox. Like going up against a brick wall, you guys are in trouble.
And this is why I said Toa Leona, his best years are ahead of him. He's an absolute relentless force. Oh, great strategy there.
Oh my,
Swann with a DDT, tremendous triple team there. And now Akeem and Oku, both heading up top.
So how many men does it take to get him out of the equation here?
Well, they better hope only 3. Oku with the splash.
There's 1.
And now Akeem with the 5-star.
There's 2.
Right into the cover. Could that be it? Oh, no, Ricochet and Bishop Khan. A chaotic way, but it worked.
A massive pileup here. Again, the referee struggling to gain control of all of these incredible athletes.
And this match has been, as you mentioned, as high octane as we could have expected. The Demand. One of the most successful trios in all of professional wrestling, and individually, Rich Swann, Sidney Akeem, and Michael Oku. 3 absolute stars, students of the game, teaming up tonight. And now the brawl is underway here.
Oh, this is like a gang fight here.
Leona and Khan, powerful strikers, but sent to the outside. Oh, the flash knee by Ricochet.
Ricochet's all alone.
Oh! Ricochet connects, but can he find a way to make the cover? Akeem and Oku get caught on the outside.
Wait, literally caught?
Oh, no. Oh,
another pileup.
Absolute
oh my gosh.
demolition there of Akeem and Oku. And now Sidney Akeem, all by himself, out on his feet. Oh.
It's like watching a car crash. It's like listening to a car crash, Johnny.
Setting him up. Oh, the Rico Salt. Into the cover, and the Demand are dominant.
Here are your winners, the Demand.
What an absolutely electric match, but a destructive combination at the end there. Open the gates into the Rico Salt. Certainly a galactic impact there for the Demand.
An absolutely incredible match, but a very insulting pitch. Talk about adding insult to injury as the Demand soaks up the spotlight in celebration of their victory.
They are absolutely red hot. With all of the recent success and the gates of agony behind him, Ricochet is certainly a man in demand. But right now, let's take a look at big news for Maple Leaf Pro heading to TSN this July.
I want to now throw it to the president of the promotion, Scott D'Amore, who has this landmark announcement.
From the very beginning, Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling's mission has been to showcase our outstanding Canadian wrestling talent by having them stand side by side with the very best in the world. In order to do that, we need a platform big enough for them to be seen. Tonight, we take a huge step into making that a reality.
For nobody that would understand this, TSN is the ESPN of Canada. This is the #1 place in sports growing up. This is where you watch hockey. For me, it's like, I never imagined I'd be wrestling, period. This is just me chasing my dream. And now I get to wrestle on TSN, this network that my whole family watches still to this day, all the time, to catch all the stuff they want to see, and like wrestling coming back to the Canadian landscape across the entire country. And I just think it's unbelievable that I get to be a part of it.
Well, as someone who's been an icon of Canadian wrestling for 37 years, I think it's great because in my 37 years, there's never been an entity, a Canadian entity, that has really carried the history of wrestling in Canada and represented it in a way that was worthy. And I think Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling is the first organization to do that. And I think it's great because you're going to see a uniquely Canadian product, but with top stars from all over the world.
The milestones continue. MLP Mayhem coming to TSN soon, but right now, the most prestigious title for the longest running promotion in history is on the line as one former champion challenges a current champion, Hechicero and Jonathan Gresham. As we march along here for MLP Multiverse, The Octopus is ready to get his tentacles on CMLL gold.
Can't wait for this one. Jonathan Gresham, one of my personal favorites.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the CMLL World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia. He is the Octopus, Jonathan Gresham.
Val, it is not hyperbole to say there really is only one Jonathan Gresham. This man is known as the Octopus for more than 8 reasons. One of the most lethal technical wrestlers on the planet. An overwhelming ground game.
Absolutely. You could say he has all of his tentacles in every aspect of the business. Every promotion has their eyes on the Octopus, Jonathan Gresham. He's so impressive. If you're watching him for the first time, you better get ready.
The 6th Triple Crown champion in Ring of Honor history will take any body part he chooses and paint the canvas with it. He could walk out as the new CMLL World Champion. But standing in front of him is a dominant beast.
And his opponent, he is the CMLL World Heavyweight Champion, the Alchemist, Hechicero.
Hechicero, now in his 2nd reign as CMLL Heavyweight Champion, defeating Claudio Castagnoli back on March 20th in Mexico City. Now looks to hold it even longer than his 1st reign, which was 409 days, after defeating another 2-time heavyweight champion, an absolute legend in Ultimo Guerrero. Hechicero does not have a weakness in his game, Val.
Absolutely not. I mean, this is a huge, huge opportunity for Jonathan Gresham. The prestigious CMLL World title on the line here in Las Vegas. This is huge, Johnny.
It is, and this is off the heels of the first U.S. broadcast in CMLL history just yesterday, and Hechicero competed in that main event. That was a very physical matchup. You have to wonder, is he at 100% right now?
Right.
But on a weekend like this, who is at 100%?
Absolutely, and that's what all the fans have been telling me about. You've been telling some great stories about how amazing that show was, and right now, the fans are electric. They're excited about this match because this is for the biggest prize in CMLL.
And we just saw Don Callis moments ago. You have to know he's watching this very closely. He wants to make sure his man maintains his stranglehold on the CMLL heavyweight title.
I hope he's not watching too closely. He didn't exactly get the nicest reaction out of the fans here in Las Vegas. My goodness, he knows how to send shockwaves through the wrestling world, does he not?
I believe if you know anything about Don Callis, the boos actually give him nourishment.
I've heard that.
Yes.
Yeah. He feeds off of the booze, and he is a hungry man. Wow.
The stage is set here in Las Vegas. There's an immense amount of respect for both of these stars, both so decorated.
Yes, and it's a testament to how prestigious this title is and how much respect that the fans have for both competitors. Oh, look at this sportsmanship. We love to see it.
Hechicero certainly not used to a handshake.
This feels tense, huh?
Prior to a match, but that's the kind of confidence in Jonathan Gresham. Gresham realizes it doesn't matter how much bigger his opponents are. Let's be honest, Gresham is used to giving up some height, often weight, possibly even strength. That's why his grappling game is so dominant. You could argue he's the best technical wrestler on the planet.
Absolutely agree to that. And I mean, like you said, could be a huge obstacle for him, but this is how hard he works. He's ready for this opportunity. You know, playing with him a little bit there, maybe a little bit of a mind games from the Octopus.
And Gresham certainly knows what it's like to be a champion. 17 successful title defenses when he was Ring of Honor World Champion. World traveled, competed in over 15 countries, and he really has learned every possible style of escapism over the course of his career. Hechicero, you would imagine, is going to have to utilize his strength and his brute force.
You might want to be playing that size game here with Jonathan Gresham. As you can see here, though, Jonathan Gresham trying to gain control of Hechicero right off the bat.
Hechicero carrying a very busy schedule right now between being the top dog in CMLL and, of course, competing in AEW as well as part of the Don Callis family. Quite frankly, the strongest family right now in our sport.
Dysfunctional but very strong family for sure. There's got to be a lot of pressure being the CMLL World Champion. And I mean, they always say when you have that title, when you finally get that gold, there's a target on your back. And Jonathan Gresham, the Octopus, has his eyes solely focused on that target.
Well, once again, I will say anything Don Callis related does thrive off of chaos.
Yes.
Definite feeling out process here. Hechicero knows what he's got in front of him in Jonathan Gresham. One wrong move and Gresham will make you tap.
It feels like a temperature check here from both gentlemen, for sure. Oh, wait a minute.
Shoulders not down. See, Gresham is always so aware. His agility is incredible.
Yes, as you mentioned earlier, ring awareness, ring positioning. Jonathan Gresham is a student of the game.
Now, granted, Hechicero, though, very technically precise, both. Very efficient in the catch-as-catch-can style.
I don't think someone's foot is supposed to bend that way, Johnny.
As a physical therapist, I can confirm you are correct.
Jeez. Thanks for the assessment. Bill's in the mail, I'm sure.
Didn't take my master's degree to know that. Meanwhile, Gresham, damage done early on that could pay dividends to the champion.
But look at this, another outstretching of a hand. Okay. Tension's rising here, Johnny.
Not this time.
You can feel the tension rising at the Palms here in Las Vegas. Jonathan Gresham is not exactly pleased to be thrown off his game here.
Well, Gresham has won many titles on multiple different continents, but what a career highlight it would be to win a CMLL title in the United States.
Right.
That would definitely send shockwaves to Arena Mexico.
He's such an accomplished wrestler, but as you said, I mean, the prestige of this title and to have that on your resume, my gosh.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
I mean, we just saw him untie his boots. This is not a strategy I've really ever seen Gresham employ before, but who am I to
I've never seen him worry with this sartorial nonsense, to be honest with you. He's just making sure he's righty-tighty.
Later tonight, you can explain to me what sartorial means.
Yes, of course.
Well, Gresham, with a wry smile on his face, he clearly has a game plan. As we're back at square one here, Hechicero, single leg takedown. And let's not underestimate his grappling ability either. Hechicero, yes, he's an absolute powerhouse. He's a home run hitter. But you don't have success in CMLL without having an amazing grappling ability. Oh, that boot just came loose for Hechicero.
There's a little game being played. There's a game afoot, Johnny, if you're feeling that as well.
Gresham pointing it out.
Another wardrobe malfunction. What's Gresham playing at
This
here?
is a very interesting strategy here. Look, we said there isn't anything Gresham hasn't seen or experienced. And
wow!
Caught Hechicero looking down at the boot and a basement drop kick taking out the leg. And the fans here in Vegas, they're letting Gresham have it.
I think I speak for everyone in this arena when I say, really? Come on, Gresham. He's smiling at everyone, Johnny. He's proud of himself.
He's very pleased.
He's pleased as punch. Hang on, Hechicero trying to contain himself. And now Gresham.
And it's been very rare to see this style of Gresham, almost taunting Hechicero, attacking the left knee. Oh, now he's got the leg lock. And that is locked in tight. Hechicero nowhere near the bottom rope here.
This is an unattractive color on Gresham, just playing mind games.
And you can see what Gresham, his game plan is right. He wants to soften up Hechicero. He wants to take out the base. He wants to take out the explosion of the champion.
Oh, he's methodical at this point. I mean, look at this.
Wow.
Working him over and a little flexing action for your nerve. I mean, come on.
Jonathan Gresham.
Wow.
Absolutely dominant right now. Hechicero, it's rare to see him struggle in such a way.
Hechicero could be in trouble here. The champion. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think he's showing off his manicure. Let's put it that way.
You can understand that in any language.
Uh-huh. Loud and clear.
Oh, Hechicero gets to the bottom rope, but look at Gresham, though. Looking to utilize the full 5 count here. Still has it locked in. Hechicero in a lot of pain here. That'll
Look
wow,
at the face.
this is beyond disrespectful at this point. I mean, you can see the tension there on the back of the hamstring. That'll put a lot of stress on the ACL and PCL as well.
Is Jonathan Gresham laughing? Is he giggling at this situation?
Yes, he absolutely is.
Oh,
Hechicero has the bottom rope. Gresham, the referee, I give him credit. He's showing a lot of leniency here. That could have been a disqualification.
All right, we've got Golden Globe winner Paul Hauser in the house tonight, but I think the Emmy goes to Jonathan Gresham. This is a dramatic scene. Come on, man. He is just...
absolutely uncalled for. Hechicero is writhing in pain. He's holding his left knee. There could be... that could have shifted the patella as well.
I wouldn't want to be Brandon Toll in this matchup, not with the shenanigans that Jonathan Gresham is pulling, much to the chagrin of this crowd at the Palms Casino.
And look, you and I have known Gresham for years. We've never seen this kind of game plan here before, especially in a spotlight like this.
Yeah, I'm seeing 8 shades of nasty.
You have to wonder how Hechicero will able to shift his game plan here, and look at Gresham, pinpoint precision. That landed just under the patella.
Yep.
Completely taking out the champion once again.
The body part has been chosen by the octopus. Yep. Hechicero didn't have a moment to get his thoughts together, to get a game plan together, because Gresham just on him like, oh my good gravy.
And that's where Hechicero can find a way back into this matchup. Gresham wisely heads to the outside. And you know, on technique alone, Gresham has a skill set that's so difficult to prepare for, but when he's up to a tactic like this, if you're Hechicero, you really have to think on the fly here.
I think he's also just had it with Gresham. You know, at this point, Gresham's fighting dirty and he's laughing while he's doing it. He's now bantering with the crowd here while he's doing it. Come on.
He's taking his time.
Have some respect. This is a CMLL world title match, Gresham. Have some respect. No respect for the fans, either respect for the referee.
And meanwhile, Gresham's in there with a man who was once a double champion. He won the CMLL heavyweight title in 2021. Only 6 days later, he defeated Ultimo Guerrero. Also became a trios champion just 6 days later. One of the only double champions we've ever seen. And meanwhile, Hechicero welcoming Gresham to strike. You know, Val, I'm not quite sure. Oh! You know, this is not the strategy that Gresham would really want to implement right now.
I think he's losing it. Oh
my! Down goes Gresham with a vicious right-handed strike by the champion.
This is why they call him the alchemist of the ring. Gresham is thrown off now, thrown off his game.
Well, the alchemist certainly needs to come up with some kind of science to get the feeling and the strength back in his left knee.
Well, the tape comes off, the gloves come off. What?
Oh, come on!
Come on, Brandon Toll.
Had his back turned and a low blow, absolutely blatant by Jonathan Gresham. How many times is Gresham going to take the low road to become champion?
I mean, they call him the octopus. He's acting more like a slippery snake in this ring right now. Brandon Toll reprimanding him. He knows something happened right there. Well, he's onto him.
If Toll can't see it, he can't call it.
Look at Gresham.
You know, this just speaks to the vindictive intelligence of Jonathan Gresham. Oh! And now a boot going back to the left leg. This time targeting the quad, and Hechicero heads to the outside. Tremendous agility there and balance. Gresham charging in, caught by Hechicero, and those right hands are so effective. Bit of a dragon screw there on the second rope.
I think Hechicero has had enough here. The crowd want to see some punishment dished out to Jonathan Gresham, and he is here to give it to him.
Turnabout fair play, knee for knee, as Hechicero struggling to put weight on the leg, climbing up to the top. What kind of liftoff will he have here? Off the top, and an elbow connects. Gresham is down, the champion looking to retain here. Gresham able to kick out at 2.
I thought he had him there, Johnny.
Hechicero realizes he needs to pull out every weapon in his arsenal, even some weapons we may not see on a frequent scale, as we saw the impact there of that elbow off the top.
That deserved a replay for sure. Here we go. Now it's literally a face-off between Hechicero and Jonathan Gresham. Oh my gosh.
Hechicero Began his ascent in CMLL 12 years ago, and it's been a steady rise ever since, and now he's the man at the top. But can he remain there? Oh, Jonathan Gresham, headbutt, little effect there. Oh, hoisting him up, Gresham able to land back on his feet. And this is two very technically sound professional wrestlers. Can Hechicero outpower Gresham? Going for a little ride here into a backbreaker.
A ride into a thunderous landing. Both men down, and you can see Hechicero is favoring that left leg. The damage done, possibly. I don't know how bad it is. The damage done by Jonathan Gresham, aggressive as ever.
Hechicero is an absolute warrior.
I've never seen Gresham like this, Johnny.
Force function back into his left knee, and Gresham certainly sees the bullseye. And you're right, we have never seen Gresham like this. Perhaps it's desperation. To have gold in CMLL, that guarantees your schedule is going to be jam-packed.
Absolutely, it's a huge opportunity. He knows it. Oh my goodness.
Now, if you're Gresham Val, I don't think you want to trade right hands with the CMLL heavyweight champion.
Certainly not.
And both men trading right hands here. Who is going to get the advantage? Challenger versus champion. The longest running heavyweight title in professional wrestling. Oh God, another kick. That's all it takes for Gresham. He gets a slight opening, boot right to the knee.
Absolutely he does. This turned out to, from a technical match. Wow. Now it's an all-out brawl. I think Gresham has pushed him to the edge.
This is beyond confident by Jonathan Gresham, and now, well, perhaps was looking for the octopus there.
Trying to get
and he is. In. Very difficult for a man the size of Hechicero, and Gresham once again finds a home in there. Oh, what a counter.
Yes, that's a lot of terrain to cover.
Hechicero certainly still dealing with the issue of the damage to his left knee.
Might be time to go surfing here, LaQuasto. Hope he's ready.
Could be. Ultimo Guerrero calls this La Tapatía. That could be what Hechicero's looking to do.
Oh my goodness.
Can he get the leverage? Can he get the momentum? And he does! The former Ring of Honor World Champion is going on a very painful trip right now.
That's right. Wait a minute, what is...
God.
You gotta be kidding me.
Jonathan Gresham. What agility right into an ankle lock.
Wow.
Hechicero has already had damage done to his left knee. Now it's being done to his left ankle. Gresham is picking apart the heavyweight champ.
Laser focused on that left knee, as you said. Hechicero in a world of pain right now, I'm certain.
Gresham, moments ago, able to drag Hechicero back to the center of the ring. Now, trying to balance on one foot. Gresham releases the ankle lock, but now going for the German suplex right into a bridge. New champion. No, Hechicero able to roll through. Gresham maintains the grasp around the waist. And another stalling German suplex. The impact and a new champion. Hechicero able to roll over, but Gresham is relentless.
I must be catching flies with my mouth is wide open. I can't even speak. The strength of Jonathan Gresham, my gosh.
Oh, roll through here. Hechicero could have went for the pin, but no. Oh, what a counter. Oh, he's got the rear naked locked in. Gresham able to roll through. Shoulders are down. Almost had a new champion right there. My goodness, Hechicero, what a counter there.
Wow.
But Gresham came ever so close just a moment ago.
You might not agree with the tactics of Jonathan Gresham, but that was so impressive. Now Hechicero in control, back in control finally.
Oh, a vicious knee to the face of the challenger. And now Hechicero, a noticeable limp.
Yeah, you said vicious knee. He took it literally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
The right knee still 100%, but the left knee certainly not. And now Gresham, springboard off the second rope. Counter into a cover by Gresham. Nope. Counter here. And the champion, absolute amazing technique right here. Who is going to come out on top? Who will walk away as CMLL champion? Hechicero shoulders down. Gresham. Oh, look at the balance and the agility.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable. Hechicero charging in now. Oh, Gresham made a mistake. He went low and ran right into a knee. And now the champion, oh my God, spiking.
Oh my gosh.
Gresham, the champion, into the cover. Oh, Gresham finds a way, perhaps on instinct alone.
The reaction of this crowd, I mean, they can't believe what they just saw.
But Hechicero wasting no time. Another inventive cover here, and he's got him! The champion able to roll up Gresham!
Here is your winner, and still CMLL World Heavyweight Champion, Hechicero!
The champion out-techniqued the technician, Jonathan Gresham. This was absolute grit. This was a war of attrition. This was will by the champion after having his left leg and left ankle picked apart for the better half of this matchup.
Quite frankly, that was an emotional roller coaster. Wait a minute.
And Hechicero continues his reign at the very top of the longest running professional wrestling promotion in the world, 92 years running. CMLL, what a time.
Here to present the CMLL World Heavyweight Champion to our winner, Hechicero, Scott D'Amore, and President of CMLL, Salvador Lutero.
What a moment here, a presentation of the title for a very fitting champion.
Well-deserved victory. That was incredible action from Hechicero and Jonathan Gresham, whether you agree with him or not. I mean, both competitors laid it all on the line for the prestigious CMLL World Championship. Look at this.
And we can say this about Jonathan Gresham. He continues to be innovative. He continues to show new sides that you cannot predict. We certainly saw a side of the octopus tonight.
Yes, we did. It's an attitude that he's got to keep in check if he wants to keep getting opportunities like he had here tonight.
Hechicero walks away still champion, but what began as a clash between wrestling and Hollywood has become an ongoing horror franchise. Let's look at the violent past of QT Marshall and Paul Hauser.
Paul Walter Hauser, my good friend. Great to hear from you, dude. Honestly, I've been meaning to reach out. And nice car, by the way. I'm the kind of guy, when I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong. And I was wrong about you, dude. Here I am thinking you're just some actor guy playing pro wrestler. And then we did our thing. Death before dishonor, fight without honor. Not only did you prove it to me, you proved it to the entire 2300 arena. Some of the hardest fans to win over, and you did it, dude. But now you want to run it back. They always say, Paul, that the sequel is not going to be as good as the first one. But here's different. Because while you've been training, getting better, wrestling as much as you possibly can, so have I. So you want to do it again, Paul. That's fine. April 17th, Maple Leaf Professional Wrestling. Las Vegas, Nevada, one of the biggest weekends in professional wrestling. And Paul, as you can tell, I'm backstage at a wrestling show because I am an actual professional wrestler. So you want to do it again? That's fine, because it's going to be the same ending. My hand raised, you laying in a pool of your own blood, because Paul, this is still my world. And Hollywood is the only place where there's going to be happy endings.
It is now time to renew this vicious rivalry, the mercenary Paul Hauser and QT Marshall. He's an Emmy winner. He's a Golden Globe winner. His new film, Balls Up, was just released on Amazon this week, the #1 movie on Amazon. But right now, in this moment, he has a
The
fight
following
on his
contest
hands.
is a Sin City Street Fight. Introducing first, hailing from Saginaw, Michigan, he is the mercenary Paul Hauser.
That is the Progress Proteus title. Over his right shoulder, he's held it for over a year, defended it successfully against the Beast of Belfast, Big Damo, yesterday.
Yes. I was there to witness that live, Johnny. My goodness, Paul Hauser is, people seem to underestimate him. Oh, he's the guy from Saginaw that's gone Hollywood. He's this successful actor. He is not one to mess with. His title defense yesterday was incredible.
No doubt about that. And right now for this match, we're being joined by JCW's Mark Roberts. The Multiverse is inviting everyone, and we're happy to have you.
Well, thank you so much for having me here. It's Stranglemania tonight, 11:59 p.m. right here on Shriller. It'll be a brutal spectacle, not unlike what we're about to see here in this sequel.
This match itself might have a certain element of Stranglemania, considering the history of these two men.
And his opponent, representing Boom and Doom, hailing from Freehold, New Jersey, he is QT Marshall.
There is no doubt QT Marshall is in the greatest shape of his career, and he's going to need it tonight because this is a Sin City street fight, and the history between these two is truly incredible. I actually called Paul Hauser's very first professional wrestling match back in November of 2023, and at that time, let's be honest, everyone thought it was a one-off. He's a Hollywood star. He just wants to have his fan dreams lived out. But no, Paul Walter Hauser hasn't gone anywhere. He has competed in every possible type of match ever since. Lumberjack strap matches, weapons matches, multiple street fights, and right now, he and QT Marshall, this is very personal.
He's had like 30-some matches, talked about it with Jimmy Kimmel this week.
Yeah.
He's already, he has won so far this weekend in 3 matches, so looking to come out with a positive record here. QT has a victory already. This is the sequel here.
Exactly. Who has not defeated is QT Marshall.
I think Mr. Hauser is here to bust every stereotype. Everyone that's ever underestimated him, he's ready to prove himself tonight against QT Marshall, a worthy competitor.
Oh, QT Marshall is an absolute technician. There's a reason that he's had the success he's had over the course of his career. Obviously, certainly has an attitude about himself. He feels like he has all the answers. Oh, but caught looking down there by the mercenary. And going back to Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor, it was an absolutely brutal classic. Every weapon was used between these two, even a Golden Globe Award, but it was a diamond cutter through a table with shattered glass that led QT to a victory. But Paul Walter Hauser didn't take kindly. He can't handle the fact that he lost to QT. He requested a match like this.
Absolutely, and you just mentioned
double axe handle.
You were there for his first match. You had to have seen a shift in attitude of Paul Hauser, the mercenary he's calling himself. I mean,
oh my God, a diamond cutter!
Oh!
QT Marshall hits the diamond cutter. This street fight. Oh wait, no.
Hauser smartly getting to the outside here, but there may be more plunder and trouble out there outside the ring.
Well, was it intelligence or was it momentum from the diamond cutter bestowed upon QT Marshall by Diamond Dallas Page? And oh my God, Marshall! Oh! Basement drop kick.
Oh, he's going right into the front row.
Well, those press tours he's got to do. I mean, you got to be careful with that face. Our Hollywood boy, Paul Hauser. But now, Johnny.
Yes.
I was told this was a street fight. I got here and I said it's a Sin City street fight. We just have to expect the unexpected, I suppose.
In Las Vegas, the most unpredictable city in the world.
Wow.
I've already seen some street fights since I've been here.
Me too.
On the street, yeah, it's incredible.
A lot of people fighting with themselves.
Yes.
A lot of inner turmoil.
You saw that guy too? Yeah.
What does Marshall have there? And
oh, it's an energy drink.
Our sponsor, Celsius, we're drinking them here at the table.
Sponsors, branding, QT Marshall knows how to work a crowd.
Marshall getting a little bit of that natural energy from Celsius. And, you know, this is not where the mercenary Hauser wants to be. And, well, who's knocking on the door?
We talked about a door of opportunity, but this is taking it quite literally. Laquasto Roberts, what is he what's he going for here?
Oh, there's a bridge. We're building some furniture here.
This is what Hauser asked for, and QT using the barricade to his advantage. Obviously, no disqualification in this matchup, no countouts.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, that is a large man. QT struggling there. Walter Hauser desperately fighting with right hands. Oh, hold on a second here.
Power has shifted. Oh, down goes QT Marshall. That chiseled physique.
That'll knock the wind right out of you either way.
Oh, yeah.
And Mark, one of the biggest issues Hauser has with QT is QT refuses to accept the fact that Hauser is a professional wrestler. As he dives off with the chair, crashing to the floor is QT.
Well, as you know, Hauser feels that he has already been blessed by the fans as a professional wrestler. He was accepted in one of the most hardcore buildings in the world.
The 2300 arena, no doubt. And Hauser has silenced so many doubters over the past couple of years, but let's be honest, Hauser has made a Hollywood career out of proving people wrong. He is not your stereotypical Hollywood star.
No, not at all, and I think it fuels his aggression to think that he is being underestimated. I mean, his resume reads Naked Gun, Cobra Kai, but he wants the resume to read victorious over QT Marshall in a Sin City street fight.
Not to mention co-starring with Mark Wahlberg in Balls Up, the #1 movie on Amazon right now, and obviously Hauser is the eye candy in that movie. Oh, DDT by Marshall on the chair. He could probably take care of Hauser right now, but you could tell Marshall wants to put away Hauser for good, perhaps from professional wrestling as a whole.
What is QT looking for on the outside? There's got to be more there under that ring. I hate to think about what it is. Oh, I hear gasps.
Oh, no. I just hope Balls Up is only the title of the movie. We don't see anything resulting in that. QT Marshall! No.
Well, as Hauser told Jimmy Kimmel, he doesn't get hired for his looks, so I guess it's not going to matter.
A kendo stick is in the ring. Another chair, a cane.
A cane, like a walking stick, yes.
He might not have looks after this.
And now a garbage can. QT. We heard what he had to say. He said, oh, God, he said, this is my world. He said Hollywood is the only place for Hauser to have a happy ending. And that is certainly the mindset of QT Marshall.
How many weapons does QT Marshall need?
QT had great aim there with that trash can.
Absolutely.
QT Marshall has had issues with a number of who he considers to be outsiders, most notably Big Boom AJ. And now look, Marshall up to the top, double axe handle, and down goes Hauser.
Yeah, Big Boom AJ doesn't have the kind of record that that Paul Hauser does here. Beating Big Damo this weekend, that's got to take something out of you coming into this match.
Oh, for sure. The Beast of Belfast defeated him, but what's he going to go for here? QT Marshall, oh my, I can't watch this. No, Johnny, no.
God, looking to suplex Hauser onto the barbed wire. Hauser
you
wise
gotta
to
block
it. And Mark, oh, what a counter by Hauser. And as one of the voices of JCW, you're used to seeing chaotic matches like this.
I've seen a couple of them, yeah. Vampiro's retirement match coming up later tonight. That ought to be crazy.
You feel right at home, don't you, Mark?
What a moment that's going to be.
I'm covering my eyes and he feels right at home.
I have a barbed wire board like that in my living room.
Do you? Just a conversation piece?
I'm lying.
Your flashy jacket might be a little bit red by the end of that match as Walter Hauser now, a couple of right hands and a chop.
Ooh.
You know, Val, Paul Walter Hauser is very unique, but it's effective. Oh my God! Hauser sending QT Marshall head first into the barbed wire. His forehead might be stuck. Oh God.
Yeah, he didn't bounce off that.
No, he's got the Proteus Championship. QT Marshall is bleeding. This match has taken a very violent turn upside the forehead with the Proteus title. And Paul Walter Hauser looking to put away Marshall. Lackadaisical, disrespectful cover. Marshall is alive in this matchup, but the blood is flowing.
QT Marshall absolutely battered in the ring right now. Blood gushing from his head. I mean, this guy was trained by the Dudleys, but there's no training for this, Johnny.
There certainly isn't, and there is no honor left between these two men, Mark. You just see Walter Hauser just pummeling away at the forehead.
Yeah, vicious and not shying away from the violence. So you've got to give some respect for that, I guess. But certainly not sportsmanlike behavior. Here he comes down with the kendo stick.
No! Oh!
Kendo stick crashing on the thoracic spine of QT Marshall. And let's be honest, this is the most in control we have ever seen Paul Hauser.
Further opening that cut on QT's forehead. Look out from the second turnbuckle now.
Wow. Right to the forehead with the kendo stick, and now he calls himself the mercenary for a reason. Another cover, and QT Marshall refusing to stay down.
Just a one count. I mean, and what an insulting pin from Paul Hauser.
Yeah, you think he might have learned the first time that he needed to do more to keep QT down. QT fighting hard here. He's not going down easy.
Certainly not, but in a match like this, obviously QT Marshall, a long and distinguished career, a star in AEW, but in a street fight, anything goes, Mark.
We're seeing that here, a table in the ring now. In addition to the door, yeah, we had a door in here as well. There is just lots of plunder in the ring right now. Oh, the blood is just pouring out of QT.
Gosh, I mean, you know, Paul told me when he got into professional wrestling he wasn't, quote, afraid to get his hands dirty, but now he's getting his hands bloody in this Sin City street fight, setting up the table for God knows what.
This is absolutely insane. This is a man who is a movie star, and he is picking apart a bloody and battered QT Marshall.
I'm feeling a little nauseous looking at QT's head right now. I mean, it's like watching a car accident. I can't look away.
What is he? This just keeps escalating.
No!
You can tell Hauser has been waiting for this moment. Death before dishonor. It was shattered glass that QT Marshall put on a table. He diamond cuttered him through that table to get the victory. There is no doubt that Hauser wants that lick back right now.
Well, Hauser's prepared. He's wearing not only a tank top, but also a sweater underneath, it looks like.
Yes. Sure, that's going to be stained in blood in no time. Wait a minute, QT Marshall finding the strength to fight back.
Oh, there goes the shirt.
Wow.
There goes any protection he may have. Looking for a sunset flip. Powerbomb perhaps. Can
he get him up?
Find a way.
Oh no.
He does!
Oh, right through it!
Hauser through the table, onto the thumbtacks, bare skin, into a cover. Can Marshall do it? No! Oh my goodness, how did he get the shoulder up? Hauser writhing in pain, but still in this brutal and bloody fight. QT Marshall has lost a lot of blood. The tacks stuck on the back of the Emmy and Globe Award winner.
He's lost a lot of blood, but he has gained a fire within him. Look at QT.
He's already hit one diamond cutter. There's no doubt this would put Hauser away. Going for the diamond cutter again. Oh, low blow!
Oh my gosh! Hauser with the low blow. That's low even for him.
Absolutely disgusting, but it's legal. A low blow by Paul Hauser.
And you see QT clenched and more blood came squirting out of his forehead there.
A spine buster.
Oh
wait, hold on. Hauser's not done yet. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
He's breaking out a wrestling move in a street fight, Johnny.
My God. He's got it locked in. Marshall is nowhere near the bottom rope. He's bleeding
and he's
like
got
a sieve. All the pressure onto the lumbar, onto the abdominal. Oh, but Hauser loses his balance.
QT's absolutely gushing, picking out tacks from the flesh.
No, you're right. QT had to crawl across thumbtacks if he was going to get to that rope. Still stuck in the middle.
A senton. All the body weight of Hauser crashing, doing more damage to the abdomen, and now right back.
Speaking of back, look at the back of Paul Hauser.
He's got it locked in. No! You're kidding me. Paul Hauser has defeated QT Marshall.
I don't believe it. He tapped. QT tapped.
Paul Hauser. Oh my God.
We knew this was going to be an absolute war. But the question was, how far would Paul Hauser go to get his revenge, to even the score? Well, we just found out.
An incredible victory for Paul Walter Hauser. He's not a body guy either, but he is willing to take some punishment and dish it out.
Look at the sadistic smile on the face of Paul Walter Hauser. And of all ways to defeat QT Marshall, sharpshooter.
I think he wanted to prove that he's not only a barbaric, violent man, but he's a student of the game when it comes to professional wrestling, and he is not going to take any flack from these fans in Vegas.
Well, there is no question. Paul Hauser. Oh! There goes the door. But nothing is going to ruin the mood of Paul Hauser. He went balls up to win this match.
And
sure did.
Comes out of the weekend with a winning record.
The mercenary Paul Hauser went on record saying that his Hollywood ending would have QT Marshall covered in his own blood, laying on the canvas while he walked away victorious, and that is exactly what just happened.
I'll send you all! Oh, that knee caught Shotzi flush! And that will be 3.
Yes, I have beat Shotzi Blackheart already, and yes, that does give me the advantage going into this match. But that's in the past. Like they always say, you're only as good as your last match. That happened already. So what I'm focused on is the future, and the future is a triple threat match against Persephone and Shotzi Blackheart. Adding another person in that match changes the dynamic. I could lose my championship without even being pinned. Walking into this match, I actually don't have anything to prove, because not only have I now become the first, current, and longest reigning MLP Women's Canadian Champion, but I have now become the longest MLP any champion. So if there's anybody that has to prove anything, it's Persephone and Shotzi. That they can hang with the quintessential diva, the head of the Commonwealth realm, Giselle Shaw.
Well, after Paul Hauser got his bloody lick back to even the score with QT Marshall, you know, Val, QT Marshall said it would not be a Hollywood ending. But let's be honest, Paul Hauser, he directed a brutal classic, end scene.
That was a horror movie ending if I've ever seen one. I physically feel nauseous having seen that much blood. I'm so happy to be here to support the women's wrestling, but I mean, that took a lot out of me emotionally.
There's no question what a night it's been thus far, but the title action is about to continue as we are going to have a triple threat match for the MLP Women's Canadian Championship. As we are being joined by a woman who is looking to become a double champion in just moments.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the MLP Women's Canadian Championship. Introducing first, from El Paso, Texas, representing CMLL, she is La Diosa Persephone.
What a rise to stardom it's been for this woman. Since arriving to CMLL in 2023, she became the Amazonas champion. And that's really when everyone started to realize what the future could be. It all led up to her incredible contest with Mercedes Moné back on March 6th. She became the new women's champion and defended successfully yesterday against Tessa Blanchard. But right now, she has to deal with another current champion.
Oh, yeah.
Next, from Oakland, California, Shotzi Blackheart.
The ballsy badass continues to be one of the most charismatic and thrilling wild cards in professional wrestling. And tonight, the current House of Glory Women's Champion has an amazing opportunity to walk away with titles over both shoulders.
Oh yes, the ballsy badass has arrived in Sin City. A fan favorite for sure, and one of my personal favorites as well. She is so impressive.
She wears her heart on her sleeve. She has conquered fear, and she's at the absolute apex of her career right now.
Oh, great.
But they both await a very defiant champion.
Their opponent, hailing from Windsor, Ontario, she is your MLP Women's Canadian Champion, the quintessential diva, Giselle Shaw.
Giselle Shaw became the inaugural Canadian Women's Champion at MLP Northern Rising this past May. She is currently, according to her, the longest reigning champion in MLP due to the injury of Josh Alexander, and technically she did win the title about an hour prior to Josh Alexander.
According to Giselle, should be the name of her first of, I'm sure, many memoirs. I mean, it's all according to Giselle. This is Giselle's world. We're just living in it, Johnny.
What a triple threat this is about to be. Giselle Shaw does not have to be pinned or submitted.
Folks, I just received word on my headset that there is in fact a fourth competitor in this match.
What? Hold on. This is a triple threat match for the women's title. Wait, hold on a second. Wait.
Business is picking up.
This match just gained a killer.
The fourth competitor in this matchup, hailing from Lisbon, Portugal, she is Killer Kelly.
I'm at a loss for words, and technically I could never be at a loss for words with this job, but Killer Kelly has just entered this match. Giselle Shaw is absolutely livid. This is now a fatal four-way for the MLP Women's Canadian title.
I wish we had close-ups of each of these women's faces, from shock to disdain to possibly fear on the faces of all three ladies here as Killer Kelly makes shockwaves through Vegas right now as a surprise fourth. What's going on here?
My God, I mean, the first ever WXW Women's Champion, so much success in NXT UK. And she's been on fire since her return from a myriad of injuries. You know, she said she felt like she was held back in her career from injuries, and she is really out to prove a point. And she certainly has that opportunity right now.
Yes, and certainly here to make an impact. I've had the opportunity to see her many times at London-based Pro Wrestling Eve. She ain't the lady to mess with. Giselle looking very nervous here.
Well, Giselle looks outnumbered. Clearly, these three women do not like Giselle Shaw, and with good reason. And we're off to a fast start here. Oh, quick cover here by Persephone.
That's okay if these, hang on.
And Giselle Shaw. Now, if you're Giselle Shaw, Val, you have to try to find a way to end this match as soon as possible. Very difficult to do when you have three of the best wrestlers in the world right in there with you.
They're all incredible. All forces to be reckoned with. But as you can see here, you know, you mentioned the ladies don't like Giselle. That's fine. Giselle likes herself enough for all three of them.
Well, Giselle Shaw remains defiant, and she's taken a beating for it as she's sent to the outside by Blackheart.
And then there were three as Giselle recovers on the outside and fixes that majestic hair.
And once
Wait
again,
a minute, Shotzi.
In a match like this, the champion does not have to be pinned or submitted to lose the title. Any one of these four women could walk away with MLP gold. Head scissors by Blackheart. And now on the attack, stunner to Killer Kelly.
Shotzi is so explosive in the ring, but she's gonna have her work cut out for her. As you can see here, it's Persephone.
Well, Blackheart went to war last night in defending her House of Glory title against the returning Charlie. And now off the top.
Wow.
Every woman in this matchup has a distinct style, but Shotzi Blackheart, without a doubt, arguably the most fearless.
They call her the ballsy badass, and she's proving why here tonight as she goes up top.
Blackheart has never met a risk she wasn't willing to take. Meanwhile, Persephone, incredible success early on in her career, and now she's at the top of the mountain.
She is. I've been following her career, you know, obviously well accomplished, but now that, oh my goodness, now that Persephone is all elite, we've seen a specific fire come out of her.
Yeah.
And she's ready for Killer Kelly, but how do you prepare for Killer Kelly, Johnny?
Well, especially Persephone went to war with Tessa Blanchard last night on CMLL's historic broadcast. She found a way to defend. Quick backslide here. Killer Kelly able to roll through.
Also, they weren't
inventive cover there.
They weren't even prepared for Killer Kelly as a surprise entrant. I mean, this might have thrown all the ladies off their game.
Drop kick, missile style by Persephone. Well, that's what Multiverse is all about. The best wrestlers from the best promotions across the world. The door is wide open by MLP in Las Vegas. And this is what Killer Kelly's about. She's absolutely vicious. Oh God, multitude of headbutts.
She's a scary individual. Here comes Shotzi, the ballsy badass, airborne.
Cross body to both Killer Kelly and Persephone.
No sign of Giselle Shaw, the champ. What, she's gonna get a manicure or something?
You can go down and ask her if you like. Suplex.
Oh, no thanks.
By Blackheart, who's on the assault right now.
Wow.
High impact.
I did try to get an interview with Giselle, Johnny, as part of the female locker room. Let's just say it ended up in a slam door and a call to HR.
Yeah, there's no such thing as an interview with Giselle Shaw. It's more her talking down at you as a cannonball into the corner, and another by Blackheart. She is dominant right now. Once again, still no sign of Giselle Shaw. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, super kick wiping out Blackheart.
She just shattered any confidence Shotzi was showing there, and here we go, the Giselle Show. Everybody's tuned in just like she likes it.
And to Giselle Shaw's credit, she has gone through a who's who of opponents to be Canadian Women's Champion. Defeated Lainey Luck, Serena Deeb, Kylie Ray to become champion. Just defended against Deonna Purrazzo at Uprising only a few weeks ago. Ooh. Also defended against Priscilla Kelly at Sacred Ground back in September. And look at Giselle Shaw. Absolute, perfectly executed right into a cover. The champ retains. No, Blackheart.
The technical prowess of Giselle is just absolutely astounding. I mean, and never a hair out of place. It's actually annoying. But beauty and brains, you just saw there, the ring positioning. She knows what she's doing in there, and now she's here to deal out some punishment to Shotzi.
Powerful striker, too, and Giselle Shaw has a true chip on her shoulder, and you've seen the success she's had across the pond, too. Progress, Rev Pro, titles there as well.
She's so impressive, but again, the attitude, sometimes the showboating does get in the way, as you're seeing right here, Johnny.
And now Giselle Shaw took a little bit too much time. Blackheart able to evade. Whoop.
Oh my goodness. That's got to have rocked Giselle. The champ is down.
Certainly did, but so is Blackheart. Killer Kelly and Persephone both on the outside.
You see the remnants of blood from that Sin City street fight. My goodness.
You see the blood stains of QT Marshall. What a shocker. Paul Hauser, not just a Hollywood star, victorious in Maple Leaf Pro tonight. And the discus forearm by Shotzi Blackheart.
Did you hear that?
Certainly did. Shotzi Blackheart is rapid fire offense. And now, leg drop connects on Giselle Shaw.
Shotzi is firing on all cylinders. Giselle spills outside of the ring. What's she going for here, Johnny? Wait a minute.
On Persephone. Very timely there. Drags Blackheart to the outside and face first off the canvas.
Goodness. Never count out Persephone. As we said, she's all elite, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. She is a student of the game.
Absolutely.
Persephone started training at the age of 14, and it's been success ever since. Speaking of which, Killer Kelly, penalty kick right to the chest and face.
She's so intense.
You want to talk about intensity, you might be right. The most intense, perhaps, in this matchup, especially Killer Kelly. Feels like she has a lot to prove now. Also a vicious submission artist. And now, Blackheart, an absolute missile, taking out Kelly and Persephone.
Every woman is down in this hellacious, now 4-way title match.
Unbelievable. All 3 women down. Giselle Shaw, oh God. Giselle Shaw is an angry woman about to fly. Finding a way to try to retain. Twisting crossbody, taking out everyone.
Beautiful.
But to retain the title, she needs to get someone in the ring. And let's check out this incredible athleticism and the impact.
That deserves a replay for sure from the champion. That's why she's the champ, Johnny. Getting Persephone back into the ring right where she wants her for a pin. Here she goes. 1, 2. Unsuccessful is Giselle, our champion, as the Maple Leaf Pro Women's Championship hangs in the balance.
It certainly does. It's going to take so much for any woman to win a match like this. Every single woman in this match has held multiple titles over the course of their career. Giselle, Shotzi, Persephone, all current champions.
Then you throw a match into the gas tank like Killer Kelly and all bets are off.
Unbelievable. Meanwhile, Persephone,
Giselle's holding on.
It's been a crucifix powerbomb that has led her to so much success. And case in point, she's looking for it right now. The same crucifix powerbomb that won her the title. Giselle Shaw, wise to it, able to evade, sending Persephone right into the top turnbuckle. And now, oh my God, what is... Giselle Shaw's got Persephone in the electric chair position. Persephone knows she's in trouble. Oh my God, Shotzi Blackheart, the missile drop kick. Once again, everyone is down. This match is an absolute war. Look at the impact here by Blackheart. Balls to the wall here.
Every woman down, every woman has their eyes set on the Maple Leaf Pro Women's Championship, but my gosh, this is just a litter of bodies in the ring.
And now Killer Kelly, the opportunist, crawls in the ring.
Beauty and brains, beauty and brains, smart.
She has something vindictive in mind here.
What is she doing? What is she
Look, she's a savage.
I see that.
She's also...
She's a whole new breed.
Eyeing up all three women. Who is she going to decimate? It looks like Giselle Shaw is the chosen one. She wants to put the champion down to win the title. Giselle Shaw, though, able to evade. Ooh, hold on. Great counter here, double underhook, back elbow by Killer Kelly. And Kelly with a German suplex.
The champ goes flying. Such strength by Killer Kelly, but here's Shotzi.
Oh! Incredible impact. And now Persephone hoisting up Shotzi Blackheart. We're seeing the power on display here. Fall away.
Look at this, Persephone
and now
celebrating. Wait a minute.
Oh no, double underhook here by Giselle Shaw into a backbreaker. Oh my God, face planting. Persephone.
Giselle's got her confidence about to be rocked here. Hang on.
You need eyes in the back of your head with Shotzi Blackheart. Reverse Rana connects. Giselle Shaw could be out on her feet, but a spear. Just launching her body at Shotzi Blackheart, and it connected. Shaw to the outside. Blackheart is down, as is Kelly and Persephone.
My goodness, as we comfortably sit in the safety of the commentary booth, I think, my God, these women are putting themselves through so much. How much can their bodies take? This match has gone supersonic. Here's Persephone and Killer Kelly in the ring.
These are four women who thrive off of violence and physicality.
Yes.
And now Persephone, the current CMLL Women's Champion. Killer Kelly trading right hands. Who can get the upper hand here? Oh God, Killer Kelly, those headbutts are absolutely brutal. Hoisting up Persephone into the Valdemort Death Valley driver. That could be it. New champion in MLP.
So close, so close. Too close for comfort if you're Giselle Shaw watching on. I can't even see where she's at. I mean, every woman has been through hell in this match, Johnny.
Killer Kelly hit the Valdemort. Persephone found a way to stay in this matchup. Val, this has essentially become one-on-one here. Who will walk away as the Canadian Women's Champion?
Killer Kelly just... It's kind of sickening the way she plays with her prey out there. It's really, really unnerving.
You've known her for years. This is
Unsettling,
what she thrives off of. Oh, Persephone caught her.
Oh, Persephone is now raring to go. I don't know where she's finding the strength.
This is the fire, the will that has led Persephone to being one of the youngest, most successful stars in wrestling, but Killer Kelly, quick, back to her feet. And now Persephone in deep trouble here. Vital moment of this matchup. Giselle Shaw has held the title for almost a full year, but that might come to an end right now. Oh my God.
Oh, this is a precarious position right here.
She's got her in a dragon sleeper position now. She's got it locked in.
Oh, the
in a
blood
tree
supply.
of woe.
The blood supply is being cut off right now for Persephone. Wait a minute.
Hold on, Persephone. Able to recover quickly. Right in the corner. And now Kelly is hung up to dry.
Killer Kelly looks dazed, rocked, and confused.
Could it be now? The Crucifix Powerbomb. This is what defeated Mercedes Moné to become champion. She's going to be the new champ. Oh, God!
Oh, Giselle.
Oh, Giselle Shaw. Advantage. Opportunist and still champion.
Oh, my
Here is your winner and still MLP Women Canadian Champion, Giselle Shaw.
Persephone had the title in her grasp, but Giselle Shaw, with absolute elite timing, blocking Persephone with the denouement, and she remains MLP Women's Canadian Champion.
Killer Kelly can't believe it. Persephone can't believe it. The fans can. I am in shock and awe. I wish we could have a replay. I mean, that was out of nowhere. But again, Giselle Shaw, she knows her stuff. And my gosh, what a victory. That was amazing.
The head of the Commonwealth realm continues to reign supreme in Maple Leaf Pro. But right now, it is my honor to introduce our guest for our main event. You know him. You love him. He's a former Intercontinental Champion, former European Champion, the great D'Lo Brown. What a night it has been so far, and we are not done yet, brother.
MLP has been off the hook. I cannot believe Las Vegas. This is an outstanding evening, and I cannot wait for an amazing main event.
The Rascals taking on two legends in CMLL and the face of House of Glory.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from the Treehouse, the team of Myron Reed, Zachary Wentz, and Desmond Senior, the Rascals.
The Rascals' arrival in AEW made headlines a while back. They became tag team title contenders in a flash. And now they're in Vegas for Multiverse. D'Lo is saying massive spotlight for the Rascals.
It's not only a massive spotlight, it is going to be hard for the man controlling the spotlight to keep the spotlight on the Rascals. Get back, sit ready. This match is going to be up-tempo, high-paced, high-impact, played above the ropes. Man.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a trio with better chemistry.
Get your popcorn ready.
Well said.
The popcorn's going to fly out of the bucket with this
That's not going to be
six-man.
the only thing flying tonight.
Well, speaking of stars in AEW, here comes another. A man who's already a two-time and current trios champion in CMLL.
And their opponents, introducing first, hailing from Mexico City, Mexico, Máscara Dorada.
Mascarada Dorada. An absolute next-level athlete, as is both of his partners. Former world historic welterweight champion, Mexican national light champion, and well, speaking of champions, a champion of the people is making his arrival.
One of the originators of the high flying, one of the originators of wrestling above the top rope. Amazing Red is one of the OGs in this business called professional wrestling.
Introducing next, from Brooklyn, New York, Amazing Red!
D'Lo, you could argue that Amazing Red is one of the most underappreciated stars of his generation.
And here's the thing about, and I agree with you, but here's the thing about this, what we don't know is Amazing Red has trained some of the best guys to come out of New York, and he's imprinted those people with his style, and those guys are now working above the top rope. Yes, Amazing Red is underappreciated outside the industry, but inside his peers respect him like few others.
No doubt he's returned from a severe neck injury to be better than ever. As we await their partner to round out this incredible six-man main event. And you cannot tell the story of CMLL, its 92-year history, without a chapter being dedicated to this man.
And their partner, hailing from Mexico City, Mexico, he is Místico!
Val, you could not discuss CMLL without the name Místico. He's continued to raise the bar, achieve milestones, inspire multiple generations.
Absolutely, and I mean a great night for CMLL here in beautiful Las Vegas, but just me as a fan of his, to say that I can sit here and call the action and get up close and personal with watching a match of Místico, I mean, I'm fangirling, quite frankly.
Understandable, and D'Lo, he's holding the CMLL light heavyweight title. He's had it now over 200 days following the classic with MJF at the CMLL 92nd anniversary show. To have a title like that with its lineage is truly something special for Místico.
Well, you're representing history. You're wrestling everything that CMLL has presented to the world. You're looking at a man in Místico who's one of the greatest draws in Mexican box off wrestling history, and to have him here in a Maple Leaf ring in Las Vegas tonight, as Val said, this is something to sit back and enjoy.
And you know what it's like to hold titles that have an amazing lineage. There's a lot of pressure with that involved.
Yeah, because heavy is the head that wears the crown. When you're carrying a championship that has the history of this belt, when you're the man who is wearing it now, you represent everyone that has come before you and everyone that will come after you.
Absolutely. Gotta be a lot of pressure for that as well, D'Lo. I mean, you're a WWE and TNA legend. No one knows more about it than you, but you think there's so many nerves going into this matchup?
Yeah, it's got to be nerves because you don't want to. Every night could be the last night holding that championship, and you don't want that night to be tonight.
Right.
So yes, the pressure is on, and you have to wrestle with that burden.
We hope you've all enjoyed a truly historic event from Maple Leaf Pro, our first ever broadcast live from the United States on the biggest week of the year here in Las Vegas on Triller TV. We're kicking things off here with Desmond Xavier and Dorada.
It's been such a special night so far, but I mean, this for our main event, we are in for a treat.
Oh, no doubt. A bit of a feeling out process here, but things may just pick up a little bit.
Yeah, see, and see, this is like a clash of styles here, but the one thing that's going to be universal is going to be lucha wrestling tag rules, which means there are no tags. You have to get to the floor. The next man can slide right in, and the action can continue. So it's an up-tempo, upbeat style of wrestling.
And let's be honest, as much as Místico and Dorada will thrive with that, the Rascals certainly do as well.
Yeah, the Rascals play in this zone. As I mentioned, they're up top, up-tempo, and man, the athleticism already on display.
Lucha rules.
Look at
definitely
Desmond
ups
Xavier.
the ante.
Oh my
Wow.
Whoa.
The agility, the flexibility.
And the stare down.
Oh.
Desmond Xavier, a non-stop motor, former North American champion. Early sign of respect here between two transcendent athletes. Oh,
wait a
so
minute,
much
that
for
went
that.
out the window real quick.
And so much for sportsmanship, and it's just taking advantage.
And now Zachary Wentz enters for the first time.
And Zach creating space and cutting it down with the quickness. And now you see how the Rascals rotate in and keep a fresh man in, and constant combination offense.
Double knees by Myron Reed, and now a double stomp by Zachary Wentz. The Rascals are nonstop. Wentz into the cover here. Dorada able to kick out at 2.
The Rascals are a well-oiled machine. You see how he trapped him in the corner there? Brilliant.
And of all of the Rascals, Wentz might be the biggest wild card. He has a real chip on his shoulder. He's always turned up to 11.
11? It's more like 15. You never know when he's going to explode and elevate the game and up the tempo.
You're going to see a lot of double teams and triple teams. Dorada, difficult position here, but with that kind of athleticism, you find a way.
Did you see that Dorada stepped up and then went into a Rana?
Místico, for the first time, immediately makes an impact. Crossbody.
Classic Místico offense right here, and it will continue.
Ooh, and let's be honest, we would need a scroll to list off all of Místico's accomplishments in his career. Another springboard dropkick connects to Xavier.
And Místico is also very used to upping the tempo of the match and elevating his offense above the ropes as well. So no one is out of place in this match.
No question, Místico scored the victory yesterday in the main event of CMLL's historic broadcast. Now looking to win the main event here tonight for MLP.
He's certainly winning the hearts of all the fans here in Vegas, cheering him on, but also Místico won the 2025 Wrestler of the Year from the Pro Wrestling Observer. I mean, as you said, so accomplished is Místico.
Able to maintain such a heavy schedule.
Yes.
And this is something different. The Rascals going out to the floor, kind of taking a little bit of break, but now, hold on.
That break may come to an end quickly through the second rope. Tope Suicidas in stereo to Reed and Xavier. And now Amazing Red for the first time in this matchup. He's switching gears. He is fast forward at all times.
Switching gears, he went from second to fifth in a heartbeat. It is a different game right now with Amazing Red in there.
There is only one Amazing Red, and that is not hyperbole.
No, not at all.
Amazing is an understatement. D'Lo, we've had many chances to see Amazing Red up close and in person, and there's no one like him.
No, and you see right now, Red is quicker than a hiccup and can attack from multiple angles.
Myron Reed, great evasion there.
What?
Oh my God, Amazing Red went for the haymaker. Reed catches him, but Dorada wasting little time off the top. Caught by Wentz. Rascals dominating here. Oh my God.
And look at the Rascals with this combination offense. Knee kick into the head bridge.
Into a cover here, it could be it. Dorada able to kick out at 2, and that's the chemistry, that's the constant being in sync of the Rascals that makes them so dangerous.
The Rascals are literally brothers from another mother.
Yeah.
They read each other's thoughts, and they know what the other one is about to do before anyone else.
It's so apparent. I mean, look at the cohesion here.
And Wentz immediately into a cover here, hooks the leg, and Dorada able to stay alive, and you have to believe it's a matter of time until the Rascals are holding titles in AEW as well.
We knew this would be an explosive main event, but I mean, no one has missed a beat. This has just been off the charts from the get-go.
Zachary Wentz now trying to slow things down a little bit.
That's slow things down.
At this moment, at least.
That's like saying slowing a car down on the Autobahn.
They run at a different speed, I think, the Rascals.
I don't move this fast when I'm driving, boys. I'm telling you right now.
Oh,
whoa, what was that?
He finds a way to make the tag. You see the chemistry between Dorada and Mystico. Another cross body connects. A right hand now to Wentz. As fast-paced and as exciting as we could have expected. Springboard back elbow. Amazing Red immediately heading right up to the top. And Xavier eats a missile drop kick.
And Red again now in there.
Oh my God, just rapid fire.
That's what we call being left on red. He is amazing. Here we go, hang on, Rascals getting the upper hand here.
Amazing Red, 3-time X Division champion, former Ring of Honor tag champ with AJ Styles. And now Amazing Red picking up speed once again. Oh, spiking Xavier, massive DDT. Red into the cover to win the main event, and Xavier gets the left shoulder up.
That was close right there. That in and out twisting suicide, almost DDT. Turned Wentz inside out, and we almost had a flash 3 count.
And D'Lo, you want to talk about the respect of Amazing Red. He's been partners with AJ Styles. You can't forget, also won tag team titles with Jerry Lynn.
AJ, hold on, a triple dive out to the floor.
Whoa!
And look, Amazing Red got hung up in the barricade, but he is no worse for wear.
The Rascals have been decimated on the outside.
Amazing Red is amongst his peers, his friends. They love him. He's right where he should be amongst the fans here in a sold-out crowd at the Palms Casino in Las Vegas.
And that's following a sold-out House of Glory last night.
As you said, D'Lo, I mean, not everyone knows how respected Amazing Red is in and out of the ring, but also he's shaping the future of future stars of wrestling, just like you have.
Absolutely, and Red has the House of Glory. What we're stacking on top of each other here, and what is going on?
They are stacking Rascals right now.
Oh my, what is, oh wait, whoa my goodness.
I'll be honest.
What are we seeing?
I'm not quite sure what you can call that, D'Lo, but feel free to come up with something.
We're in Vegas. It's a full deck, gentlemen.
You know what, Val? I love it, but Red is gonna roll. He's gonna roll. Snake Eyes.
The speed limit. Snake Eyes, indeed. And in a matter of a moment, the tide has turned. Mystico into the cover. Red into the cover. That has to be it. Oh my goodness! Somehow Xavier gets the right shoulder up.
And now Wentz is loading up the boot and connects with Red, connects with Mystico, connects again.
Wow.
Zachary Wentz is all about physicality, and the Rascals certainly need it right now, but now he's dealing with his own dose of physicality. Triple super kick.
Red on top of the cover.
Oh, hold on a second. The Rascals come crashing in, and just in time.
Crashing into a pile-up here. Everybody's down, but the crowd is up here in Sin City.
And the Maple Leaf Pro faithful are showing their appreciation for this match right now. Listen.
What a night it has been. An honor to sit in the seat, usually occupied by the legendary Mauro Ranallo, for such a legendary promotion.
Wow.
And Wentz charging in full speed. Look how quickly the Rascals are able to recover and get back on the offensive.
The Rascals are all gas, no break, and I've seen this before. Watch this drop kick.
Oh my God. Dorada is down, and that has to be it. Xavier into the cover. Oh my goodness, all the core strength he had, able to kick out.
It's taking everything referee Brandon Toll has to keep pace with this match. You can look at him, he is exhausted.
Yeah.
this match so far has been awesome.
Absolutely.
When the Rascals hit the Avengers, that usually spells guaranteed victory, but not in this case. As Xavier heading up top. Red trying to help out his partner.
Red trying to make that save there, and now Red.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Amazing Red using his body as an absolute cannonball, charging in, taking out Xavier. Now a sunset flip. Myron Reed though. Oh my God! What is Reed thinking here?
Red back up to his feet.
Red always on his feet. Not this time. Springboard drop kick by Myron Reed.
And here's the thing: when you're in a match like this, I've noticed everyone in this match can use all three of the ropes. No one is isolated to the top or the middle rope.
Oh my God. Myron Reed, the young GOAT, able to turn the tide in the favor of the Rascals. And now Mystico. Super kick to Zachary Wentz. Desmond Xavier.
My goodness.
A handspring, both boots connecting to the face of Mystico.
He is incredible. Bodies flying to left and right, and everyone is down. Who's going to come out on top? It's anyone's game here.
And Johnny Val, going right now, what you see, who do you think has the advantage going forward?
I'm certainly not the expert, but right now every man is down. Mystico fighting back to his feet, as is Xavier. Charging in, exhaustion setting in. Insagiri, oh my goodness, but he's caught by Wentz. An absolute heavy striker. And now a plethora of offense to amazing Red. Red able to evade.
And it's counter on top of counter. Oh, Code Red!
The move he invented, that's got to be it, and Wentz finds a way.
Gosh.
The man, the innovator of the Code Red, executed to perfection.
Even the referee can't believe
Hold
it.
on.
Wait a minute.
Reed over the top!
What?
My God!
He ran the entire length of the Las Vegas Strip to land that cutter.
Reed hitting flame on after flame on.
No.
And, Mystico had it scouted. And now the light heavyweight champion. Oh, that's what Mystico.
He's got him in. He's got a lock.
Mystico
He's got a lock.
That's got to be
That's
it.
it. That's it.
La Mystica leads Mystico to victory for his team.
Here are your winners, the team of Máscara Dorada, Amazing Red, and Mystico.
Usually we see La Mystica begin on the top rope, but when you're as great as Mystico, you always have to improvise. He found an opening, he was able to lock in La Mystica, and it leads Dorada, and Amazing Red to victory in our main event tonight as we check out the action.
And look at this, La Mystica blocked in out of nowhere, and you can see Myron is in pain, and it's only a matter of time before the tap out, and there's your winner.
Myron reluctantly submitting, but I mean, this has got to be one of the most impressive matches I have ever seen. Kudos to Maple Leaf Pro.
On a night where Maple Leaf Pro opened its doors to stars from a myriad of top promotions in our sport, it's only fitting that it be on a milestone event like Multiverse. Thank you all for joining us on the first United States broadcast in MLP history as part of Slamfest in Las Vegas. Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, born in Canada, thriving worldwide.